maybe just a general reflection of the game, Shaun.
Yeah, I think in my opinion, I didn't think we had the best game today. I don't think we warranted a victory. But at the end of the day, these are the situations where you have to come and put in a performance and fight for a result. Also, when you give 3 easy goals away, first 2 goals, obviously, critical phase in time of the game, you're always going to be in the back foot. And it's something that we emphasize the last few days, that we need to at least keep a clean sheet if we want to have any chance of creating opportunities. And it just didn't happen. 2 mistakes, because in my opinion, that's mistakes, because we showed them what's going to happen. And we didn't, prevent it.
And obviously, Shaun, on Monday, the club released a statement saying
Yep.
they are backing you. Obviously, on top of that, there must be some conversation about the change in results and fortune, given what's happened the last couple of weeks since you got promoted.
Yeah, of course. As a coach, you want to be successful, and it's not the best start to the Premiership, career. And obviously for the club as well. Whether we want to make excuses or use that as an excuse, that the turnaround time between the playoffs and obviously the start of the season was not the best. So, the pre-season, obviously we had to make the best of it, and the players even that we're utilising at this current moment, I think it's more than 75% of what we had last season. I said to them also, I think some hasn't increased the level to where we're playing, and some think they can play in the Premiership. So it's a rude awakening for everybody involved.
Yeah. Coach, how much of a reality check are you getting now? This is the same squad that was used to winning games last season in the first division, and come here, you're failing to win a game. I mean, are you feeling the gap in the difference between the first division and the...
I wouldn't say feeling the gap. For me, it's the basic understanding and the way we play. There's a lot that we focus on as far as the basics are concerned, and I don't think our players are doing everything possible in order to focus on that. So there is a gap. I think that is the reality check, and all the players have recognized, also from a tactical point of view, that more work needs to be done on every aspect for our players individually and as a team. So again, it's just going to the training ground and re-emphasizing a lot of things that we haven't applied. If I look at the last 2 games before this one, we probably maybe deserved more 3 points than tonight. That's my honest opinion, because we created a lot more opportunities. We forced the opponent into mistakes, and also just the final third entries. Tonight we didn't do that. When you go 2-0 down, like I said, and you don't create opportunities, you're always going to feel the confidence is not there.
Coach, you mentioned last week it was 17 shots and goal.
Yeah.
You get chipped and you lose that game.
Yep.
The performance doesn't translate here.
No.
How do you pick the boys up now after this?
We're going to have to pick ourselves up. We've got a 2-week break now, obviously, as far as international week is concerned, and there's no way you can put your head down now. There's 25 games to go. We've got to make the best of the situation at this moment in time, and obviously I've been speaking to management and see if there's possibilities of bringing other players in certain positions that can help us, and we need to find solutions as quickly as possible. There's only 2 weeks left, or 3 weeks left till the transfer window closes.
Coach, I'm looking at your period. You haven't had a pre-season camp with your players, but from the last season when you played the playoffs, took a lot out of the players, and it's starting to show now. Take us through the back stuff that you have in terms of the physios, the back, the recovery coaching, and all of that. Do you have all that support that a PSL team at this level should be having?
Yeah, obviously we've got to look at our first season in the PSL and see how we can make the budget work. I think if you look on the bench, it was myself and Calvin, the physio and the conditioning coach. Unfortunately, Nasif Morris also injured himself in training, so he's not traveling. So we've got to do at least 2 or 3 people's jobs in order to maximize what we currently have. And it's not the ideal situation, but we've got to make the best of it. We've got to obviously do certain things that's not in the norm, but that's what sometimes it requires. And everybody at the club understands what's needed in order to obviously bring back the results.
I'm looking at, Coach, what you have now in terms of the playing personnel. The transfer window is coming. Sorry, the international window is coming. With this break, what are you planning to do to fix what you have? And looking forward into the transfer window that is coming as well, what positions are you looking at?
Well, I think ideally, obviously, we need one attacking midfielder, possibly a defender, and then the striker. I think everybody obviously is looking for the striker, but I think Radio Pani for us is a big miss, him being injured, because he was the one that, with the way we played normally and his movement, he gave us a lot of options and obviously a threat up front as far as scoring goals. So that's the one player I think obviously that could have made a massive difference. But like I said, he's not available till at least January, and we've just got to soldier on and make the best of what we have currently. But definitely, obviously, in the next 3 weeks, like I said, we have to have some type of movement in the transfer window.
Chat to the right? Yeah. Sorry, Coach. Very early, the team had to take out a statement to show the support. Is that disturbing for you, maybe? Or is it showing that
That's the norm.
great support?
It's the norm, obviously. If the results don't come and there's a lot of speculation, I think the club also recognized that the adjustment to the next level of the Premiership is not that easy. So we've got a lot of work to do from all aspects, whether it be the coaching staff, players, or from senior management. We need to work together in order to find that solution and turn the season around. If you say it's panic stations, I think it's too early. Like I say, there's a lot of games still to be played, but end of the day, the points are also getting less. So we've got to make sure that in the next few weeks we do everything necessary in order when we come back, which another issue, because I don't know which game is our next game. We're supposed to play Pirates. That's highly unlikely. Most likely will be Arrows, which is probably near the end of September, to be honest. And I think that for us now is going to be the main focus, working towards that game.
Yeah, and just the last one for me, Coach. Obviously, the big issue here with Spurs is a lack of spending.
Yeah.
For you as the coach, how frustrating is that?
Yeah, it's always going to be an issue. I think even what we achieved last season was an absolute miracle, as far as obviously getting promotion to the DStv Premiership. But end of the day, I think we also recognize that with your first season in the Premiership, you can't just go crazy and spend millions and millions, and that can backfire on you. So, got to be a little bit cautious, but also we've got to recognize, not at the detriment or the obviously losing the status of the Premiership. We've got to, maybe it was taken out of context, but I think best position is 14th place, so we can stay another season in the DStv Premiership, and then obviously get players in that might be, used to this level, I would say. We kept most of the players not because of loyalty of last season and the success, but end of the day, I think you can also see some players maybe are not where they're supposed to be in order to compete at this level. So the spending, there's not many clubs in this country that can go and spend, to be honest. If clubs don't have, title sponsors and don't have the financial backing, then you've got to make do with getting loans and using development players, obviously, to make the best. Thank you.